Welcome back to this episode of Red Talk with the Galactic Federation, translated by the Galactic Activator, which is moi. My name is Red River, and I got some messages today. I already filmed two messages, so this is the third one of today. But it's kind of connected, but it doesn't have to be to you, okay? Because some of these messages, the longer you watch them, the more they get personal for your personal experience. And this is all magnetic, this is all intuitive. So my message will only feel right for you when you're meant to watch it. This is really your body telling you. So if you're not meant to listen to a message, your body will also confirm this to you, and it might be for another time. So we have a message from my Galactic Messages deck that is a card deck I made myself from the Galactic Federation. It says, they wanted to have you and had you, but they could not have you with having it. They could never get it, so you never got it. That's why they couldn't have it, and you couldn't get it yet. They have to release something first in order for you to have it. That's a long card. That's actually a long message on a card. So, and then we have from my alien color scan cards, we have, they can't beat sunlight. It is untouchable. So, in this message, I wanted to use my Egyptian tarot to clarify these two cards actually, and use some other tools to get answers. Because this is very specific people. Like, the people that I'm going to talk about are only an accountable amount of individuals who somehow connect with you on a very deep energetic level or have been spiritually connected to you. It is somebody who was in your life while you were not meant to receive their energies. So just to be even more clear, somebody had access to you without the permission of your higher self. It did not give consent from the spirit, like, to interact with these people. And because I have questions for you and for myself, because I will also receive my own personal guidance in these recordings. So obviously, I record this meant to guide somebody on this earth in uncovering the truth within them, and also what is best to do. Like, I always want to give clarity and more understanding within yourself, right? So with that act, I want to give you just kind of an enjoyable experience where you can explore your soul with somebody who does not want to make your heavy burdens more heavy, because I just want to make it lighter for you, because I'm very light, okay? That's all I want to do for you. So just take it lightly And don't take it heavy, because if it is heavy, all you have to do is breathe. The only thing you can actually do when it's getting heavier is breathing it out. Because why would you breathe it all in? You breathe light in and you breathe the darkness out. So, what about these people? What about you? Tell me what I need to know. And I do this with the support of the Galactic Federation. Just so you know, but if you know me, you probably already know that. We have the Strength cards, but it flew in reverse, but it doesn't have to be reversed for you. But what I'm feeling is that you felt like you lost your strength because of these people, but you need to know that you can always gain more strength. You can always get your strength back. And we got the Stars card as well. Oh, I actually feel a lot of power coming through. I feel the power of your strength, and it's getting calmer with time. First, you were somebody who was more chaotic or was more in their feelings, and with that I mean emotionally triggered, but you are getting more calm now because your strength is building off of your light. We also got the Tower, but this tower is a pyramid. You had your realization moment of exactly this message that I pulled first. And I'm gonna say it again, okay? They wanted to have you and had you, but they could not have you with having it. They could never get it, so you never got it. That's why they couldn't have it, and you couldn't get it yet. They have to release something first in order for you to have it. So you are realizing that you have to break a bond in order to connect with the next one, who's not a replacement, who's not filling that space. No, you make space. You create space for something new to come, for something different to match with you, because you cannot connect in a broken building. You cannot connect when the tower is falling apart. You cannot connect in a building that is literally falling apart. Well, you could, but the connections are then a bit different, because those connections are built to construct, destruct, to break down. Those connections are built to make something end, right? Those connections are built to have something different. But if you want to build something with someone else or someone new, you need to let them go. Like the people that are taking you without your permission, because they took you without your permission. But maybe you thought you were interested. Maybe you thought that was your destiny. But the longer you wait and stay, or stayed where you are, the longer you had to wait for this new love coming in, this new love connection. Whether this is a new friend or a new partner or a new work-related relationship, there is so much to discover for you. But if you are in the Five of Pentacles, you do not have the space to fill other people's cups, because your cup is overflowing and not in an abundant way, because those people are taking all your abundance from you. Those people are making you walk in this. They're making you walk in suffering and loss and having not enough and dissatisfaction, all of that. But you want to be in this. You want to have so much to give. You want to have so much that you can have, and you want to have so much that you just have enough of. And imagine, look, this beautiful, beautiful hand here that holds a magical cup. And this magical cup can just be filled with pure, clear water. And then the birds are going to drink from it. But if these cups are just filled with dirt and piss and bird poop and whatever, they don't want to drink it. They don't want to drink it. It's not healthy for them. They're going to die someday, right? But you don't want to drink from that either. So why would the birds drink from that? And some of these people have put you in situations where they just forced you to act like them, or they forced you to drink what they drink, or they forced you to say what they want you to say. But it was never you. This was never you. You never liked that they did that to you. You never enjoyed that they were forcing you that, or putting you in that position, because it was not your choice. It was not your free will. Your higher self did not give permission. You didn't listen to it. You didn't have a strong connection with your higher self, perhaps. Because if you did, you would not even have, contact with them. If this is somebody who really, was unpurposefully or unnecessarily in your life, because that means they took something from you that you now miss. That means they stole your destiny in a way that you cannot get back. You cannot experience what you missed out of. You cannot re-experience what already passed. You cannot do what already has been done. Or you cannot create what is a lost in time, because it was meant for maybe a year ago, and now it's a year later, and now you're like, but it's not the same time. It's not the same energy. It's not the same cosmic planet. It's not the same star in the same position. It's not the same sunlight shining on the same tree. Like, it's not the same berry that grew in that way, and now the whole pyramid is lost. That whole tower that was built for you is lost. That whole tower full of blessings and your divine purpose is what they replaced with just dirt, just depression, just chaos, lies, drama, trauma. They just wasted your time. For whatever reason, maybe you thought you needed them, but you don't. And when the Ace of Swords comes out, it's always a harsh truth or just a really big truth you needed to hear. So I'm really sorry for the person who is going through this, because with the Queen of Wands here, you really do not enjoy these people. You really do not enjoy them anymore as much as you did. 1444 on the timer. They made you feel like this, okay? It's not a pretty position, but it can be sexy when you're just on your own, because when you're on your own, you can develop your Queen of Pentacles. If you're not in the Queen of Pentacles, you kind of are really cautious about everything and you're not really strong. You don't stand strong because you need to doubt all these people, right? You need to confess to yourself that they are wrong for you. Because if they are wrong for you, you realize that you have to step away. If they are wrong for you, you know you are the one who needs to walk away. And you do that in your own time, how you need to do it, not how they want you to do it. Because if you are listening to God, you obey God's wish. And if God's wish upon your life is that you are meant to speak up something to whoever, then that's God's will. If you feel called to lash out on somebody, then that's God's will. If you feel called to cuss somebody out, then that's your thing, because there comes a whole energy and explanation with your judgment, because it is a divine judgment that you are giving them. And that's literally justice for them. That's literally God's will over your life, to use your voice and stand up for yourself and just use your throat chakra, which, yes, it lives with the voice, but your throat chakra also is active within you. So it speaks to you, in you, inside of you. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. They came out together. You're going to be told by somebody else, oh wait, this is both kings. We have King of Cups and King of Wands. You're going to be told by somebody what's best to do next in your real life. Not by me. Maybe by me too, but you're going to be told what to do. Because I feel like you are a little bit waiting on somebody. What are you waiting? Oh, we have somebody who tries to fuck you over. They wanted your wife, or they wanted what your wife has, or they wanted what your wife does. They wanted what your wife is being. They just wanted something from your wife. Maybe it's just her energy. Maybe it's just her presence. Maybe it's just this could be a male too. It doesn't have to be a female, but it's definitely could be your wife that I'm talking about, that they really wanted their presence, okay? And that is somebody who did not have good intentions for you. It says, God forbids what cannot be written in the book. Anything that is a lie will be stolen from the earth and vanished from society and seen as vanity. And the back of They Wanted Your Wife says they never even got close to take what is yours. You were protecting what is yours, as should be done. You protected what was yours because you knew, and this is just what I'm receiving telepathically, you knew that these people, I wanted to say some of these people, but I'm getting like, you already know who some of these people are. So you knew that these people were not meant to get your wife or wanted what your partner has with you, right? You knew they were no access, like to your partner or somebody, whoever I was just talking about, you know? You knew that you had to protect what you had to protect from them. And I'm also picking up an energy of they had to find out a really ugly way that they lost you. They had to experience your loss very dramatically. 2-1-2 on the timer. Because you lost something in your life very dramatically. And that was a trauma to you. So it only makes sense for them to get traumatized as well, right? I mean, it's harsh to say, but we all know that justice is already delivered by God and no one else. Revenge is not a punishment up to what you do with a group of people or with your mind. Revenge is really God's judgment and punishment over their justice in the universe. So if you mistreat somebody, you're getting what you need to learn to not mistreat again. Make sense? Okay. This was the message. If you want to get more messages like this, just follow me and subscribe, and I will already channel you. And if you really want to request it, just comment on any of my videos and just send me your name or send me your country or send me some question. I will just record a video just for you, but I make it in a way that somebody else can feel something with it too, or just learn about what I think like, right? Because everybody who watches me or listens to me, they know or they get to know that whatever I share is really the way I think. Like whatever I translate from the Galactic Federation really is what I know and what I am like. So I have my standards, I have my morals, I have my high respect on value, okay? And for that, I do honor my judgment, okay? I have to. I cannot just have respect for myself and then, yeah, it starts with yourself. So, in all these messages, you learn about what I think like. You learn about how I see the world and how I see people and how I see us. Because I know it's pure love. I know it's pure as it can get. And I really do a lot of hard work to get there, okay? I was not born pure. I came with a lot of memory of past lives. So I have experience in those lives that I took on with me in this life. It's all still connected. So I'm just living with my morals, okay, guys? I'm just honoring my life. I'm just respecting myself in what I'm being. So if you do want to learn more about that part of me, just keep up with me. You'll be all right, okay? You just have to follow your intuition all the time. Because if you don't, somebody else will guide you in the wrong way, because they are not listening to God. They're listening to their demons, and they aren't good for you. But time will tell, right? I know it will. I'll see you in the next. Bye. Okay, that was not a real fart, okay? Actually, let's make a more real fart. It just sounds real, but it's not real, just with my mouth, okay? Ew. I wonder how that sounds with headphones on or speaker. Maybe I'll make some more crazy sounds in my videos because I have a podcast now, so I love to scare people a bit and make them exciting as well. I just want to entertain, okay? Just let me be your entertainer, even though you don't experience what I experience in these messages. You can still learn a lot from the way that I see, right? So take what you need and leave what's not yours. Take care. I'll see you. I will.